Let the games begin.
Hello YouTube, this is Heston83. I am a geologist
No, you're not.
who works a lot of times with dinosaur bones.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but if you work with dinosaur bones a lot of the time, wouldn't that make you a paleontologist and not a geologist? Just, putting that out there.
What we're finding actually contradicts what Dawkins says in this video.
Short answer, no. Long answer, no! More importantly, from here on out, anytime you say something stupid, you will receive a boot to the head.
Supposedly, according to geologists that have been there before me, it's took millions of years for this deposit to be accumulated.
Boot to the head! I have a sneaking suspicion that that's because it probably did take millions of years to form. But let's go on anyway.
If everybody would be really honest with themselves, go out and look at the deposits and see what is actually there, I don't think they would come to the conclusion that the Earth is anywhere around billions of years old.
Boot to the head!
They would see that many of these structures that they describe as taking hundreds of thousands, if not millions of years to form, actually can and do happen, or did happen, in a very short time span.
Hey, you want to know a secret? Come here. Come closer. Nobody's arguing that! Oh my god. Nobody is arguing that, okay? And you want to know why? Because the age of one particular structure does not equal the age of the Earth. The Mississippi is under 6,000 years old. Does that mean the Earth is under 6,000 years old? No! Think of it like this. You find my dead body on a street, and you find an ID card in my wallet saying I'm 18 years old. And then you also find a receipt in my wallet saying that the pants I'm wearing are currently 17 days old. I bought them 17 days ago. What does my age and the age of the pants have to do with each other? Am I 17 days old because the fact that I'm wearing pants that are 17 days old? No. Then shut the fuck up then! Oh, and boot to the head!
The first deposit as well, so it would have had to happen so fast that no fossils could be included in the rock.
Boot to the head! Not necessarily. Some materials just aren't very good for preserving fossils.
I think it's interesting that Dawkins in this film only chooses to use one way to date his bones, or the bones of this other university he's talking about.
Oh god, no, you're not going here, are you, please? Boot to the head!
That being radiometric dating. And he chooses that because he knows it's skewed. It's going to give a date that he feels is probably.
I know. You creationists are so predictable. 3 more for the internet and 1 for Jenny and the Wimp. Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Boot to the head! Okay, I don't know if I've had the time to go over radiometric dating in depth, but I will now for this idiot's sake. Well, basically, what you need to understand about radiometric dating, isochron dating, all the rest of the datings that rely on chemical decay rates, what you need to understand about them is that they are not, operative word, not foolproof. They are tools, just like you are. They are tools, and that means that they can be misused, they can be abused, and they can be dangerous in the wrong hands. For example, if you have a hammer, and if you're trying to pound a nail in, are you going to use the spiked end that you pull nails out with? Or are you going to use the sharp end? There's a right way to use every single tool out there. And radiometric dating does have some places where it doesn't work. For example, on sea life, because carbon in their system just kind of fucks up really big. And we know the decay rate. We know the amount of carbon that was in the atmosphere around those times. It's really easy to get all this stuff. And that goes for the rest of the radiometric datings out there too, or isochron datings, or whatever you want to call them. I forget what they're called. It's not important. What is that you're fucking wrong again. Isochron dating is a tool, as I've said. And yes, it does have flaws, but we know what those flaws are, so we know when not to use it. You should know you don't use a wrench on a bolt. You use a socket thing. Let me try it. You know you don't use a spoon on a bolt. You use a socket wrench, and you don't use a knife on one either. Anyway, you know, I could go on about how you've got the little Confederate flag and how that offends people and your eyes and how you look stupid and how you sound like you're currently just completely fucked up. But, no, I won't do that. I'm not feeling in that bad a mood right now that I need to vindicate myself by destroying others. So you get off the hook for now. But until then, peace, love, and the inevitable flowers. For example, let's say you found an ID card in my wallet that said I was 18 years old. And then let's say you also found a receipt in my wallet that said that the pair of pants I was wearing had been bought about a week ago. Does this mean that the pair of pants just randomly appeared? No! It doesn't! It doesn't mean that it randomly appeared either. Oh, shit, I was going somewhere with that analogy and now I completely forgot.